Alright, this is going to be one of those unexpected rare videos where I'm going to give you my reaction to Alien Romulus, the teaser trailer. And the reason for this is I have been a massive Aliens fan. When the movies came out, let me give you the Alien franchise. Aliens franchise. Okay. So, when you check on the Alien franchise, you have movies. Movies. Let me just show you. Okay. You have the Alien in 1979, Aliens 1986, then 1992 was Aliens 3, 1997 Alien Resurrection, Prometheus 2012, and 2017. The ones you are missing out is Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator Requiem. Okay, that were in between 2004 and 2007. Okay, so now I'll first play the trailer, and it's hardly a minute, and then I'll give you my thoughts and reactions, and I would like you to give me your thoughts as well. So let's have a watch, and I'll break it down and I'll tell you why I feel it's going to be a flop. Okay, have a look. Let's click here. So okay, let's start from beginning. 1, 2, 3.
Run.
Okay, so this was a trailer. Okay, now I'll just kind of break it down for you why I feel it is going to be a flop. Okay, so initially when it starts, it shows, okay, an aircraft coming. Obviously the CGI is much better, the effects are much better. So okay, the curiosity, okay, it's going to a spaceship. Okay, so this might be going to the Nostrum, that mothership that was always there. But then when they showed me from Fede Álvarez, okay, let's go to Fede Álvarez. Okay, so he's a Uruguayan filmmaker. So what is his movies? Don't Breathe, Evil Dead. I saw Evil Dead. It was horror, but it was nothing great. I mean, most of the movies that he have are horror. Okay, From Dusk Till Dawn, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, Don't Breathe. I have not seen Don't Breathe. Okay, let me see movies rated. All his movies rated. Okay, or ranked. Ranked? Yeah, okay, wait. Let me put it ranked. So when you check all his movies ranked, see what is the score. Okay, if we go down here, this is from the Rotten Tomatoes, page. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre was 30%, audience score 25. Don't Breathe 2, okay, 85%. I've yet to see it. Then The Girl Spider's Web, again 38. Don't Breathe is 88%. Okay, I need to see this. Evil Dead was 63. Okay, Evil Dead was just about average. I've seen Evil Dead. And Don't Breathe I have not seen, so it's too early for me to judge. But it was okay. It was not that great. I'm being honest with you. Okay, Evil Dead. Now, there is a chance that this guy, because he has directed horror movies, maybe this would be good. Because if you actually see the whole movement, it's like going backwards. It's like a horror movie, like Evil Dead. Evil Dead. That spirit was coming this way. This one is taken in the reverse. So, and the production layout is very similar to the Alien series. High quality production, CGI. Okay. So then, the help and the horror kind of thing. Oh, help. And then I don't know what it is. And here the shot where they are coming to the pods where they're sleeping. So here is the scream. They show the blood and the scream, which is very typical of any other horror movie. So when I saw this with the jump scare, I just felt, come on, man. Till here, I was not convinced. I was still curious, but not convinced. But here, when they show all these creatures running and chasing, it's like you have already broken the suspense. You have already broken the creature reveal, because in every Alien series, there's been that creature reveal, even though it looks more or less the same. The best one of the creature reveal was, obviously, part 1 and part 2 were done very well. But Prometheus, it was done brilliantly well with that new creature, especially at the end, that massive, it fights that guardian or whatever you call it. And here when he shows this, I felt it a little bit like Evil Dead. And here, he's throwing flares and they're running. So the creatures are chasing them. And then they show 2 or 3 characters. These obviously they will die. And here, when they show this creature hugger coming out of this person's mouth, obviously, it shoots into your mouth and deposits whatever it has to, the face hugger. So this, you kind of revealed everything here. And then here is when people are floating up. Okay, maybe he sacrificed himself to save them. And then you see a female crying. Okay, there's an explosion. Maybe this is towards the end of the movie where it's leaving. And see, the face hugger is jumping on another person. So overall, I just felt like you have a bunch of cast who are disposable. There is no hardcore or worthwhile actors when you had Prometheus, you had Idris Elba, you had Charlize Theron and that other female, and you remember the operation table and all that. So here, and finally they show the reveal of the protagonist, the female who will take the role, but she looks like a small kid. You know that when they had Predator, in the Predator, the first part, they had all these muscled guys, army veterans, all of them together, they were trying to fight that alien creature and they could not succeed. But then in the latest Aliens, which was woke, you have one young girl with a bow and arrow, and she was able to kill the creature. Come on, man. Stop being this woke bullshit of Snow White and all this. So here they have this small baby girl, and she is going to kill the alien, and the alien jumps. So overall, for me, I felt, why the hell, it's like, why the hell did you... I wish, Ridley Scott had directed this movie, or James Cameron. At least they would give a storyline. Like if you see part 1, there was that iconic moment where they sit together on a table and they're talking, and that what builds character and that's what builds the story. In part 2, James Cameron took it to a totally different level, like Jaws, where there was once again a story, and the concept art, the production, the vehicles, the weapons, all were futuristic for just imagine 1987 or whatever. Prometheus, then, part, the part 3 was a flop because it lands on a prison and you have all these white males or whatever, males with bald heads, and it was garbage. Then Alien Resurrection, they tried to make it like action oriented with a baby alien creature, half human. It was okay. Alien vs Predator was enjoyable. I kind of enjoyed it. But Alien vs Predator Requiem, it's so bloody dark and it's such a flop. I don't know how they allowed it. Prometheus was, even though many people said it was garbage, for me it was a breath of fresh air. I really enjoyed it. Then sadly, Alien Covenant, you remember the scene where, what's his name, that actor, wait, let me give you his name. Actors in Alien Covenant. Okay. The actor, his name is Michael Fassbender. Yes. The way Michael Fassbender, he, dropped all those black gooey stuff on the people and killed all the creators. That was the only worthwhile scene. Rest, everything was just utter garbage. They didn't even show how the main female, she died. So yeah, overall, to be honest with you, I just look at it as just a movie they had to make. Maybe pressure from the studio. I see it more as a horror movie that will come out like Evil Dead. A lot of blood and gore and alien stuff and jump scares. But I doubt it's going to have a storyline, especially like Prometheus, especially like part 1 or, part 1 or 2. It kind of reminds me of Godzilla versus Kong. Even now when I see it, I mean, if you look at Godzilla versus Kong, here I'll just not play the whole thing. I'll just explain to you. The part which really got to me was, I'll tell you. You can see this. Where is that? Wait, let me show you the latest one. The latest one is this one. 1 month? No, 2 days. 2 days ago. Okay, final trailer. You see this one where they are showing. Okay, here is a crab-like thing. Okay, they are fighting with big monsters, but you have this big gorilla that is here. See this device that is on King Kong's hand. The question is, how the hell did they build that? And then you have this other villain which they are not showing. I'm hoping that this villain here is the main guy. He looks like a kaiju from Pacific Rim. Okay, because if you see, I'll play this. He's looking at a blue light, and then this kaiju-like creature blasts this, and he gets his battle axe, and he's stopping him. But what they are trying to highlight is this guy, this oversized orangutan or monkey. So I feel it's 2 versus 2. But the question is, how the hell did he have a Transformers-like weapon, So I feel, okay, King Kong versus Godzilla, the previous one was good. They kept trying to experiment and trying to make it more crazy. I seen the Japanese version. It has a storyline. It was not that great, but it had a story, so it was okay. The Godzilla with those 2 black creatures, Motus or whatever you call it. Let me tell you. Wait, Godzilla. 1 second. Godzilla Franchise. Okay, Godzilla Franchise. There are too many. Yeah, there are too many. So. Godzilla Franchise. Okay, the latest ones which have been there. Okay, -1 was okay, even though it got a 98%. I watched it. It was okay. Legacy of Monsters, I've seen just the action bit. I didn't see the whole movie. Godzilla vs. Kong 2011 was good. Godzilla King of Monsters was good. But then after, if you go before that, the original Godzilla 2014 that re-established, it was not bad, but it was too dark, man. I mean, you literally had to change the settings of your screen. And the Godzilla which started it all in USA in 1998, yes, that I found it entertaining, even though right now if you look at it, it's boring because it was the first time they introduced. So I just look at this as another cash grab. It's going to be mindless action, and maybe it'll be something you'd like to see. Yes, I do love to see big monsters fighting, but then I feel it's going to be more like the MCU or Marvel, where they're going to keep continuing this until you get fed up of it. I'm just hoping that this isn't a flop, and it lives up to the entertainment aspect. But then again, it's like, how many times more will you keep having monsters versus monsters? At what point will people get fed up? So I just hope, proves to be good. But then again, we'll have to see. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on King Kong versus Godzilla. Alien Romulus. What do you think of it? And Godzilla versus Kong. And let's see if it comes out. And yeah, I will give you a movie review after I do watch it. You guys take care. Good, bad, ugly. This is me signing off. Ciao.